Hi guys, it's Biblegirl, and it's Testimony Tuesday. I'm sorry about Fantasy Friday last week. My friend was visiting my dorm from Arizona, and I was hosting a bridal shower for her, and it was a lot of work and a lot of energy, and it was all this weekend, so I'm sorry. There will be something this Friday. I promise, and I don't know, make up some punishment for me. We want to try to be all cool like the Vlog Brothers, which I am not. Okay, so today's question for Testimony Tuesday is, why does God hate gay people? And it's, not my words, it's the words of the person that asked the question. It's a question I considered discussing on my channel many times, and always backed away from. I was thinking about it during the whole Prop 8 thing, because I live in California and all this stuff, but it's a huge, controversy thing. But I said I'd answer questions, so I went to answer questions. I don't have my Bible with me because I don't want to do one of those, hour-long videos between 3 parts, so I'm purposely doing something that will go quickly. If you want verses, comment or PM me and I will talk to you about that. Okay, so first of all, I don't think he necessarily hates gay people. He hates sin, and homosexual relations is sin. But it's in a category called sexual sin, and to act like it's alone or deserves to be grossly mistreated without discussing any of the other ones is ridiculous. So it's like premarital sex, which is terrible and bad too, and it's like divorce, which outside of the biblical mandate and allowances for divorce is a huge sin, and it's breaking apart something God has put together, and it's probably worse than homosexuality relations, because it's actually breaking apart something God has placed together in a covenant. So it's a sinful act, and so God hates sin. He also hates lying and cheating and gossip and all sin. But I definitely don't think it's right to go run around and scream at people and yell, "You're going to hell for this," because you're going to hell for lying too. It would do much better to explain to people the value of who Christ is in this reading capacity. And there's another thing: we can't expect people who aren't Christian to act like they're Christians. So if someone is engaging in sexual behavior, any of the sexual sins, premarital sex, adultery, divorce, things like that, homosexuality is part of it. Anyone that's a part of a body, that's a completely different issue, and there are biblical ways to go about dealing with issues within a body. But if they're outside of the body of Christ, then we can't expect them to act like they're saved, because they're not in our moral code, and they don't to apply to anything because they don't believe it. That being said, since I do live in California, and I kept thinking about this whole Prop 8 thing, and always went out. Now I can't stop at it. Things. Yes, I voted yes on Prop 8. And the only reason I did it was to facilitate my rights. Honestly, if I had the choice, I would the second give civil unions up that have the exact same rights as married couple, because again, if you're not a Christian, I don't expect you to behave like that. But I plan to work in a church someday, and I don't want the church I'm working at or any church to get sued for not marrying people that they don't morally think is right, and putting the title of marriage can cause a lawsuit to happen. There's also the whole kids are required to learn about marriage in school as part of like the curriculum. There are issues that I would give all the same rights and stuff because it's the United States and not necessarily my moral belief system to, affect that. I do believe, yes, marriage is technically a man and a woman getting married, and that's God's definition, isn't my definition. And as for the whole Supreme Court's do good stuff, I believe in democracy. And I don't think it should be, quenched. I mean, right now, it's all tied up in the courts, but I hate the idea of democracy getting all screwed up. The day Prop 8 was on the ballot, there was also something about abortion on the ballot, which honestly meant a lot more to me than Prop 8. It was about requiring minors to get permission from their parents because, oh my gosh, if you can... When I was 17, I couldn't get a tetanus shot without my mom in the room. But you can have surgery. It's ridiculous. Well, I hope I answered your question. I kind of rambled. I would love to answer more questions. More Ask Bible Girls. This is Ask Bible Girl for this movie Tuesday. It doesn't have to be about God either. Anything. So, send me your questions because I'd like to think too. And if I have a position and someone wants to know, I should be able to articulate my opinion. Whether to a friend, a stranger, or I guess the world, because, I got asked on YouTube. Okay, so I hope you guys will have a great week. I will see you Friday. I promise this time. I promise. And enjoy your week. God bless. Bye.